Are you like me, sitting there, scrolling through your phone, coming across all these viral recipes that just look amazing? If so, you're in for a treat today. I took 2 viral recipes that I've had my eye on and combined them into one recipe. Today, I'm gonna show you how to make Marry Me Chicken sheet pan lasagna. Hi, my name's Nancy. Welcome back to Nancy's Homestyle Kitchen, where I share how to cook real food with simple ingredients and no pressure to be perfect. The first thing we need to do is prep our lasagna noodles. The amazing thing about sheet pan lasagna is there is no layering involved. If you saw my other video for my favorite lasagna recipe, you'll see that that included many steps of layering between noodles, sauce, cheese, and ricotta mixture. This one, we're just gonna break up the noodles, put them into some heavily salted water, and we're gonna boil them till they're just under al dente. So for this box, it calls for 8 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and boil them for 7 minutes because they will continue cooking as we bake the lasagna. So I have the oven preheated to 375 degrees so we can put the lasagna in the oven when it's ready to go. And while the noodles are boiling, I'm gonna start with making the ricotta mixture that we're gonna dollop on top, which is signature look for the sheet pan lasagna. So this is a 15-ounce container of whole milk ricotta cheese. I'm going to add 1 egg, crack it into another bowl to make sure it's good, and that is fine. I have 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of sun-dried tomato pesto. So the sun-dried tomato is the Marry Me Chicken flavor. And then we're also gonna use this pesto in the sauce. So there is 3 tablespoons, and let's go ahead and we're gonna whisk this together before we add the mozzarella cheese, because that I'll just stir in, but I really wanna get that egg beaten up in here with the ricotta and the sun-dried tomato pesto. We're gonna add a little bit of pepper and some salt. Not too much, just a little bit to season it. Okay? That looks good. And go ahead, this is 3/4 cup of shredded mozzarella cheese. And I shredded this by hand because it does melt better. Okay, let's see. Oh, the noodles have 1.5 minutes left. So I'm going to set this to the side. When the noodles are done, I'll go ahead and drain them into the strainer in the sink, and then we'll start making the sauce. In this pan over medium-high heat, I am melting 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter. To that, I'm gonna add 4 cloves of garlic that have been minced, and we're going to saute that garlic just for about 30 seconds or so, just until it's fragrant. We don't want to overcook it because we do not want to burn it. To this, I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes. And then here are those julienne cut sun-dried tomatoes packed in oil. It's an 8-ounce jar that has been drained. And 2 tablespoons of this sun-dried tomato pesto. This is gonna cook for 1 to 2 minutes. Now this part is optional. I'm adding a 1/4 cup of vodka because I want it to have kind of that vodka sauce flavor. Okay, so go ahead and add in the vodka sauce. And we need to cook that just for about 1 minute or so to burn off the alcohol. And it'll just leave the vodka flavor. Then I have heavy cream. We're gonna do 1.5 cups plus 1/2 cup of whole milk. One cup of grated Parmesan. One teaspoon of Italian seasoning. And switched over to my little gravy whisk here so I can break up those chunks of the grated Parmesan. And then I'm gonna give it a quick sample and see how much salt and pepper I want to add. Oh my gosh, so good. And it barely needs anything, if anything. So I'm just gonna hit it with a tiny bit of salt and pepper. So I'm just gonna bring this to a simmer, and then we can mix it up with the cooked noodles. I have 4 cups of cooked chicken, cubed up chicken breasts. I actually just took frozen boneless, skinless chicken breasts that I got at Costco, threw them in my Instant Pot with a cup of water and some spices, pressure cooked it for 20 minutes, let it sit and naturally release for 20 minutes, let it cool, and then cubed it up. And I did that yesterday, so this was kind of a nice make ahead option. I was making chicken for another recipe as well, so it just kind of helped with some meal prep and thinking of making things ahead of time. And you can see it's starting to bubble and starting to thicken up. And then once we get it in there with the pasta and the cheese, it'll continue to thicken as well. So the regular sheet pan lasagna recipe is strictly a tomato-based recipe, like a marinara sauce. And you don't have to cook the noodles as long because that marinara sauce has more liquid in it and it's gonna cook your noodles. But because we're using a cream-based sauce, you do need to cook the noodles a bit more because they're only gonna cook slightly with this. Okay. That is all we need to do. So now we are ready to assemble the lasagna. Everything is prepped and ready to assemble. So I'm gonna save on dishes and not dirty another bowl. So I just put the cooked lasagna noodles back into the pot that I boiled the noodles in. And we need to put about 3/4 of the sauce in here with the noodles. That's heavy. And go ahead and give it a toss. And this big pot makes it nice too, because some of my bowls aren't really that big, but this is saucy and messy, so this kind of helps cut down on all the splatter. So here is the 4 cups of cooked chicken breast. Now you could do 3 to 4 cups, whatever you would like, and it's already cooked. So we don't need, to cook the chicken as we're doing this, and we don't want to risk overcooking the chicken. So actually, I'm just going to add 3 cups. So we'll give that a toss. We can smell the sun-dried tomatoes. So here is the chicken, the sauce, and the noodles. To that, I'm gonna add 1/2 cup of, this is, what they call it, shredded, finely shredded Parmesan. I'm gonna add So about 2 handfuls is going to be about a half a cup. And we'll add a little bit more on top. And here I have 2.5 cups of mozzarella. I'm going to add about half of it to here because then we'll sprinkle the rest on top. So that way we get cheese throughout the lasagna and on top. Okay, let me move this to the side. This is a 12 by 17 sheet pan, and I've coated it with olive oil. And we just need to go in and dump this on the pan. I want to get all the sauce and the cheese and the sun-dried tomatoes, everything out of the pot. That's all going to go in it. And then just spread it out. I like how these julienne cut of the sun-dried tomatoes, you can really tell that there's sun-dried tomato in this. Now, we can go back in with the rest of the sauce and just kind of give it a drizzle over any areas that you think might need a little extra sauce. But go ahead and use all of the sauce. Like you might need some in the corners. And just use your little spatula and spread it around. And then here is our ricotta mixture. And I just want to do some dollops of the ricotta cheese and sun-dried tomato mixture on top. And there's no right or wrong way to do this because it'll kind of spread out and melt. Then finish with your remaining mozzarella cheese and a little bit more Parmesan. And the grated Parmesan, the finely grated Parmesan, works better in the sauce, but when you're sprinkling the Parmesan on top of something, this shredded Parmesan works really, really nice. Okay, and then I have some fresh basil. I just want to tear some, put it around the top. And then I'll probably also chop some up and sprinkle it on after it is baked. I'm gonna finish doing this. I'm gonna spray a piece of foil with some olive oil spray, lightly cover this, pop it in the oven for 15 minutes and bake it covered for 15 minutes. Then we'll take the foil off, bake it for an additional 15 minutes, and then I'll do a final garnish with some fresh basil. So 30 minutes and we are done. Here is our Marry Me chicken sheet pan lasagna. So for the last 5 minutes of the cooking time, I went ahead and turned on the broiler. I like to get the nice crispy top on the cheese. And just 5 minutes is all you need, but definitely watch it because it can go from nice and golden brown to overdone really, really quick. So we'll go ahead and plate this up. I was teasing and I said it kind of looks like nachos with these little bits of the lasagna noodles, and you know, there's some cheesy, crispy bits of lasagna noodles. And those are always, like, for me, the best part. So let's go ahead and give it a try. So I don't know if you could see how cheesy it is. It's actually really, really hot. But you could see the pieces of chicken. There's the sun-dried tomato, the ricotta cheese and sun-dried tomato mixture just kind of spread out and melted over the top. You guys, this has got to be the best combination of two recipes that I have ever come up with. All the sun-dried tomato forward loveliness and creaminess of the Marry Me chicken combined with the ease and yumminess of a sheet pan lasagna. This is definitely a winner dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, right? Anyway, if you like this type of content, please hit that like button, consider subscribing. Thank you for joining me, and I will be back next week with another recipe from my kitchen.